Today's video is sponsored by Carbon 360, powered by Net Zero. Question, are you a business owner? Or how about an employee just looking to learn more about GHG emissions management? Carbon 360 has some of the best practices for carbon accounting and GHG emissions management available today. Give your business the training and ability to confidently demonstrate greenhouse gas accountability and the transition to net zero. If you are an employee of a company just looking to learn more, feel free to enroll as a student today using my affiliate link down in the description below. And if you're a business looking to get involved, use my affiliate link down in the description below as well. And thank you to Carbon 360 for sponsoring today's video. Enjoy the video, guys. Hello gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, before we get into today's video, I do want to give a special thank you and a special shout out to Square Enix for sponsoring today's video and hooking me up with a review key of Infinity Strash, Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. And we are playing this on Xbox Series X. So do enjoy the gameplay, guys. There's nice early mission gameplay, no spoilers, nothing crazy or anything like that. Just, something light and easy to give you all a sample of how this game runs. But let's go ahead and get right on into my first impressions of Infinity Strash. So, first and foremost, what is Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai, Infinity Strash? Now, that's a mouthful, so I'm just going to call it Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai, just so you guys can know. But this game is more so like a dungeon crawler more than anything. Now, this game, I'm not going to lie, it kind of threw me for a loop for a little bit. This one, fooled me just a tad, and that's one reason I'm a little upset with this title, but that's okay. I am enjoying it from, a lot of other perspectives, like gameplay and the fun factor with it and stuff like that. But there are just some things, with this game's marketing and how it was presented that kind of, just confused me and threw me off a bit. So if you guys don't know, Dragon Quest is one of, Square Enix's bigger series, and it's been going on for, a long time now. I'm a pretty big fan of the Dragon Quest games. I do like playing those. When I first saw Infinity Strash, I thought it was, just like a more mainline Dragon Quest action game, just, taking place more on Dai's storyline than, the regular Dragon Quest heroes and stuff like that, and just more action focused. That's kind of what, I thought about. Like, maybe like a Devil May Cry kind of, like spin-off kind of thing, kind of like what they did with Final Fantasy 16, but just on, like a side story instead of a mainline game. And when I first saw Infinity Strash, I was like, all right, cool. This is, this is looking pretty dope. The trailers and stuff like that, it really showed it was a lot more, just like action focused. And I was like, okay, all right, I can rock with this. I'm definitely going to check this game out. But once I got into playing it, I learned that it was more so, just one of those go along hub-based dungeon crawler. You get on a map, you click a mission, and it's either, a few minutes worth of dialogue, a mission for you to run, or something of that nature. Which, is fine. It's an easy way to tell the story. It does keep you engaged and stuff like that. But that's just not the impression I got of this game when I first saw it. Now, long story short, I'm going to give you guys just the gist of the story. You're playing as Dai. He's the main protagonist in this game, and he has lost his memory. Someone's killed his master or his trainer, and he's just going through the world trying to figure out what's going on. I'm not going to spoil too much of the story from there. You get to work with a bunch of different allies of his. You get to play with all kinds of multiple characters that all have different fighting styles, and the combat in here, the gameplay in this game is a lot of fun. But if you're not someone who's a fan of like repeatable mission style quests, and like that, like dungeon crawler style gameplay, this game may not be for you. And I'm gonna be realistic when it comes to that. It's a fun time. It's something me personally I enjoy. I personally really like dungeon crawlers, and I like these style of games. But I do know that they're not for everybody. They can feel very repetitive over time and stuff like that. And I know that's just not for everyone, especially in a single-player adventure. That's one other thing that also kind of bugged me with this. I really feel like, they could have made this game multiplayer and made a lot more out of it, and I do think, that would have been a lot more of a fun experience. Do something like this, and plus the game has its own little end game grind on top of it. There's like a tower section where you can farm like better versions of weapons, gear, memories for die, and stuff like that, and the other characters way later on or towards the end game section of the game. But they didn't make that multiplayer. Now, granted, I hear what people are saying. Not everything needs to be multiplayer, but I feel like adding a multiplayer spin to this, it probably would have made things a lot more entertaining. You could have done that grind with friends. It could have been something just easy to rock to, and just like farm different materials or weapons, different things you want to do and stuff like that, or help your buddies clear missions if they're having trouble or anything. And I just feel like that's one key element that could have been missing in this game, because I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to dungeon crawler games especially, and games that are like like this are just really instance simple, go in and go out mission based, I feel like they're a lot more fun with friends. But that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, guys, the game has a pretty decent story so far. I have not completed the game yet, so I'm not going to treat this like a review. The soundtrack's pretty good. A lot of the character dialogue, just full on voice acting. You know what you can expect from a Dragon Quest game and everything. It's just this game kind of threw me off, and it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. Do I think it's all right? Yeah. Do I think it's worth $60 or $70? Nah, I would definitely grab this one on sale or see if it pops up on Game Pass eventually. But other than that, guys, if you want to check this out, I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys to take a peek at this game. But anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.
Just like the sunrise,